Hi friends of our channel, traveling for the first time. This time we will be talking about the cost of living in Chile. Don't forget to like the video. At the end of the video we show you a table with a summary of the cost of living in Chile. Chile is a country located in South America. It is known for its beautiful landscapes, diverse culture, and relatively high standard of living. The cost of living in Chile varies depending on the city or region in which you live, but it is generally considered to be lower than in other developed countries. In this video, we will take a closer look at the cost of living in Chile. We will discuss the prices of housing, food, transportation, and air travel. We will also provide a table of prices for some common expenses in Chile, both in Chilean pesos and US dollars. By the end of this video, you will have a good understanding of the cost of living in Chile. You will be able to decide if Chile is a good fit for your budget and lifestyle. Let's start by talking about the cost of housing in Chile, which is one of the biggest expenses for most people. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Santiago, the capital city, is around $400 per month or 332,108 pesos. However, you can find cheaper apartments in other cities or in less central areas. If you have a tight budget, you could also consider renting a room in a shared house. You can check our table of housing costs by city below. While when we talk about food in Chile, it is also relatively affordable. You can eat out for around $10 or 8,302 pesos per meal, or you can cook at home for even less. There are also many street food vendors in Chile, where you can get a hearty meal for around $2 or 1,600 pesos. Remember that it is important to maintain a proper budget, so if you invest time in shopping at the supermarket or the local market, you will save a lot of money. You can check our table of food costs by city below. The cost of transportation in Chile is also relatively low. The average bus fare in Santiago is around $1 or 830 pesos, and the metro is even cheaper. You can also get around by taxi, but taxis can be more expensive, especially at night and on weekends. You can check our table of transportation costs by city below. The cost of flying in Chile is similar to the cost in other developed countries. A one-way flight from Santiago to Buenos Aires, Argentina, costs around $150 or 124,000 pesos. However, you can find cheaper flights if you book in advance or if you are flexible with your travel dates. We show you a table with the average values of how much it would cost you to travel to Chile from different countries. In general, the cost of living in Chile is relatively affordable. However, the cost of living can vary depending on the city or region in which you live. If you have a tight budget, you can find ways to reduce your expenses by cooking at home, taking public transportation, and staying in hostels or shared houses.